だと言っているんだ。ここが貴様らの終焉、絶望の淵に沈む。ブリーチ、ブレイブ創立。
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Dash Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we're gonna be, talking about Thousand Year Blood War Byakuya as a whole, and rather than doing a classic showcase, I figured I'd do this. What if Thousand Year Blood War Byakuya had Frenzy? And see how he would look like, because believe it or not, we do have similar characters who share Byakuya's same identical kit and killer, and I figure we may as well talk about that. Because Byakuya, I don't know why, Caleb just literally hates the Thousand Year Blood War version of Byakuya to the point that they just kind of want to stay a bit true to the manga when Asnot completely pulverized this dude to the point that he literally almost died. Well, here in BBS, they basically completely killed him off with his resurrection. And who knows if he's gonna get a remake, and to be honest, I want to see more Stern Ridders before we get remakes of these older Thousand Year Blood War characters, even though some remakes are needed, especially Byakuya in this case right here. Especially with the fact that these resurrections are kind of underwhelming for my tastes. Because, hold on, let me just go and take away a bit of accessory just to basically talk about the character. All he really picked up on his resurrection was strong attack recharge on the soul trait, which is perfect because that's kind of what was needed for this character to pretty much get rid of the lack of cooldowns, but on top of that, makes him a really damn good link to use for your tech characters because full stam 20% with SAR 10%, you can never go wrong with that. And, all he really did pick up was 30% devastation. It made no sense because he already had bombardment with weakened defense. What? I just don't get it, bro. I just don't whatsoever. It literally made no sense, and he picked up multi-barrier, which multi-barrier is a great skill. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Since he does provide shields on his SA2, that is a big upgrade. However, as a character, he's completely useless because if you have him 5-5, Max Transcended, T20, odds are he's only going to be good in IZ, in Droplet Zone, but in IT, he's just going to be completely useless to the point that you would rather use a different tech character. Even Can't Ronald Stark would be way better and more usable than this Byakuya right here. And honestly, they literally just needed to give him Frenzy, but no, they just had to give him more Devastation just to make him more of a hybrid character and just, make him a complete nuker. And even then, guess what? He's not even the best nuker in the game. The best nuker in the game is Thousand Year Blood War Yamamoto, so that's an L from Caleb. Now, we do have a similar character to Byakuya that actually happens to have Frenzy and the same multipliers as him, and that is none other than the Arena Tsukishima, because this character right here, funny enough, he plays exactly like Byakuya, has the same kit as him, has the same killer as him, and on top of that, has Frenzy with some additional stuff, being the fact that he can pretty much proc drain on everything. He has weakened immunity, dodge, or ronker damage 50%. Yeah, 40% berserker, and a devastation of 40%, and full stamina damage boost of 20%. Keep in mind, it's literally because of the bonus abilities that I've pretty much given to him upon getting him to T20. Has Havoc, and most of all, has Frenzy, making this character usable in pretty much every content in the game, of course, with the exception of PvP, and I would say Guild Quest because there's just better characters. But the whole point is that this character has the exact same kit as Byakuya and has Frenzy. So for this one, I figure, why don't we bring both of these characters into IT and just, showcase them? That being said, let me just say this. For Tsukishima, I'm just gonna straight up downgrade him and give him the KFC item, this, and the pill, and go completely off color SAR SAD lengths in order to make this even, just to show you guys that Tsukishima with Frenzy just freaking does everything, and Byakuya literally should have gotten, and he had no reason to not pick it up. So hold on, let me just build up the characters real quick. Okay, so this is IT that we're pretty much, you know, going into, and here's what we did. So Byakuya, I did transcend his SP to level 10 because screw it, at the end of the day he's still gonna be a really good Link, and I figure I'd get him done just basically because he's a good Link for my tech characters. But like, keep in mind, I have the best setup that I can possibly give him with the hybrid SAR SAD setup, being the badge, the pill, and the T-set. And then the links, a max transcended Flies with 500 SP, a semi-max transcended Soy Fun, level 10 SP with 500 SP, and that's just about it, because yeah, I didn't work on the rest, but like, you guys get the point. And then Full Bring Ichigo that has 500 SP. So he's getting the best treatment. Do keep in mind, he's getting everything that he needs to get, and we're getting like, what, 4,525 SP. And Tsukishima, on the other hand, the accessories are pretty much the same, but I went for off-colored links. Oh, wait, hold on, I forgot to do one more thing, one more teeny tiny thing, and that is to remove the full stam bonus ability, just to make it even more even. Let me just do that real quick. The weakened defense doesn't really matter because it only matters when using the Soul Bomb, but honestly speaking, who cares? I'm just more so showcasing the strong attacks with the character. And yeah, we have the 50% item, the pill, the KFC item, and the links are pretty much the same as Byakuya, but I went for off-color ones in order to pretty much get the same multipliers. Like, just hold on, take a look. Yeah, 96% increased strong attack damage with, hold on, how much full stamina damage boost? 36. Byakuya, same exact thing. Like, they both have the same multipliers, just that with Byakuya, I gave him a bit more of an increased buff, while with Tsukishima, I went for a complete handicap. So, yeah. Let's just go ahead and show you guys how Byakuya would have been if he did get Frenzy, so... Oh, don't auto. Okay, but, yeah, here's what he can do in IT. He's definitely lacking the damage. This is single player IT, by the way, not ultra IT. So, yeah, that's bad. Meanwhile, if I go ahead and use Tsukishima, yeah, clearly a lot more effective, but keep in mind, he also does have some status ailments, so he's gonna be clearing a bit better, but like, you guys can see the difference, bro. Like, yeah, also no guard break, but like, that's besides the point. Like, it's gonna take even more than that to kill him. Not even the SA2, which is like one of the strongest strong attacks that you can make use out of, could even kill. Whereas Tsukishima can actually kill. Okay, well, that was a terrible example, but like, once we get to the next portion, like, you guys will see how effective it is with that SA2. See? It killed. And that's because he also has Frenzy. Now, yes, he does have status ailments, but like, that goes besides the point. Like... yeah. It's really sad and disappointing, and the honest to God reason why they just decided to make these resurrections pretty lackluster is, you know, given the fact that Caleb just wants more money and they just are gonna go out of their way to actually remake the characters at one point. Like, eventually we're gonna start seeing remakes of 1000 Year Glow where Byakuya, Toshiro, Sajin, True Bankai Ichigo, and more characters. And honestly, I don't doubt the possibility that we'll get like a third iteration of Yuha. That just happens to be not in his almighty form, but like the base form that we all know from the start of the manga. Like, that's what's gonna happen for sure. But yeah. It's just sad, man. It's really sad because everyone did like a whole damn petition of trying to get this man to get Frenzy, and Caleb even acknowledged it. And yet, 5 years later, this is the justice he gets? He struggles to clear single player IT, bro? What? Meanwhile, if I just use Suki, just does everything better. Like he does. And keep in mind, I'm also running off-color links and have basically the same SP setup as Byakuya. Same links, it's just that, again, it's off-color links. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad. The only thing that Byakuya will just have on his book is the Soul Bomb. But even then, it's only going to be really good for guild quests if you do not happen to have a 5 out of 5 Bruno, or even a 5 out of 5 7th anniversary Ichigo, considering they both share the exact same killer as him, and have weakening. Byakuya doesn't have weakening. Oh, but he has 30% devastation, so that should hit out. Nah, that's not gonna matter, bro, because you're not gonna be lowering down the enemy's defense. Is like, nah, that's just not how it works, bro. You need to have weakening on the character, even if he has weakened defense. It's just sad, man. It's just really sad. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this short little video, because rather than just do a complete showcase with this character and just showcase him on all the builds, I just figured, why not just also bring in Arena Tsukishima, just to give you guys an idea of how Byakuya would have been if he got frenzied. Which unfortunately, he did not get. So, it's sad, man. That being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. This has been your boy, the Dash Smasher, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next one that I plan to do. So yeah, take care, lads. Peace out.